Good afternoon. Hundreds of job hunters have been attending a recruitment day in Derby today. Hero TSC is opening a call centre on the site of the former internet bank Egg. The company is looking to take on 700 people over the next 6 months. Phil Brewster has the story.
Around 700 jobs are on offer at Hero TSC's new call centre in Derby, and today hundreds of people hoping to fill those posts came along to an open day at the site. Based on the former Egg call centre near Pride Park, the company will be handling customer service calls on behalf of Sky TV, and it seems interest in the new jobs has been strong.
Within hours of the announcement going out, we had about 100 applications online, and looking at some of the calibre, we've got some real talent in the area.
The news is a welcome boost to Derby, which has suffered a series of economic setbacks this year, including job losses at train maker Bombardier and Royal Mail. Hero TSC already have 10 other call centres, 9 in the UK and 1 in India. So after watching a company presentation, what did these prospective job hunters make of it all?
This is a worry with Bombardier and Egg going that we were going to struggle to find a role, but hopefully this will lead to something good.
I've spotted a few roles on the internet, so fingers crossed. Hopefully in the new year it'll be a good place to work possibly.
They've got a lot of opportunities that'll be coming up, and obviously they look after their own staff, so I think it's positive.
Training for the customer service roles is due to begin in January, and who knows, it could be many of those here today taking up the challenge in the new year. Phil Brewster in Derby for Central News.
West Midlands Ambulance Service had one of its busiest nights of the year last night with a 999 call every 30 seconds. The service received more than 1,000 calls between 6 p.m. and 4 a.m. on the day known as Black Friday for the emergency services. Minor injury units were set up in city centres across the Midlands to help people who drank too much or suffered minor injuries. The unit on Broad Street in Birmingham treated 22 patients.
We know that Birmingham City Centre historically this time of year can give us a few challenges. There's more people coming in, there's more people celebrating, and there's more alcohol consumption on these nights of the year than we get the rest of the year. So what we're doing tonight, we're setting up the minor injuries unit, and we're going to be doing this over a few weekends coming up to Christmas and New Year's Eve. And this is where we're going to have doctors, nurses, nurse practitioners, ambulance staff working in cohort with the police, community first responders, volunteer ambulance services, and we're going to provide a service for the people within Birmingham City Centre to give them an appropriate treatment at the right time at the right place.
Homeowners in the Midlands will find it easier to take their second step on the property ladder than anywhere else in the country. That's according to a review by Lloyds TSB predicting this year will have the lowest number of house moves in the UK since 1974. The East and West Midlands fared the best regionally for second buyer affordability. £500,000 is being spent on improving flood defences near Rugby. Severn Trent has started work at the sewage works in Willoughby to update old equipment to prevent the risk of future flooding. The work's expected to be finished by June. Now, as you may know, puppies require a lot of care and patience, but for those chosen to be potential guide dogs, the first few months of their life are vital. Warwick District Council has become the first local authority in the country to support puppy walking. It allows volunteers from the charity Guide Dogs for the Blind to bring in young dogs to work to get them used to social situations. Daniel Hewitt has more.
Warwick is 12 weeks old, and today, like every other day, he's off to work. It's part of a scheme called Puppy Walking, helping potential guide dogs like Warwick to get used to being in a work environment.
Warwick's placed with a puppy walker, in this case Zoe, from about 6 weeks old, and Zoe will look after Warwick and socialise him and educate him how to behave up until about 12 or 14 months of age. An office environment is important in terms of socialising Warwick and educating him how to behave in an office, as many of our clients do actually work in offices much like here.
Good boy.
There are 180,000 blind and partially sighted people across the UK who need help when they leave their home. Here at its offices in Leamington, Warwick District Council is helping to fund services like puppy walking, so it's not just the puppies who will benefit.
This will enable the pup to get used to the environment which it's surrounded in, and perhaps enable somebody to have a guide dog, somebody with partially sighted person, within the office complexes throughout the country.
Most people do work full time and you can't leave the puppy at home, so that excludes lots of people. But if we can show that it works, bringing a puppy into the workplace, then hopefully more people will be able to do it, so more puppies can become trained, so we can have more guide dogs.
It costs £50,000 and a lot of time and attention to train a guide dog throughout its life. It's a price the council here and volunteers like Zoe believe is worth paying. Daniel Hewitt for Central News.
Very cute. Well, on to sport now, and it's been a busy day for the Midlands football teams. In the Premier League, West Brom took the victory against Blackburn Rovers, beating them 2-1 with a late goal. Wolves played Stoke at home, the score 2-1 to Stoke. In the Championship, Nottingham Forest drew 0-0 with Bristol City. Leicester lost 2-0 to Doncaster. Derby lost 1-0 to Ipswich. Peterborough beat Coventry 1-0. And in League One, Notts County was 2-1 to Leyton Orient. Chesterfield are 1-1 with Walsall. Well, on to boxing, and Nottingham's Cole Froch has the biggest fight of his career tonight as he comes up against American WBA champion Andre Ward. The pair will go toe-to-toe in the final of the Super 6 tournament in Atlantic City, with the bookies' odds in favour of Ward. Froch says he's going to defy their predictions and prove he's the undisputed champion in the super middleweight class. Well, with just over a week to go before Christmas, today is one of the busiest shopping days of the year. Across the Midlands, hundreds of thousands of shoppers hit the stores. It's estimated this year the average family will spend almost £700 on Christmas presents. Managers at Birmingham's Bullring said they were expecting trade to remain high for the rest of the week as people rush to buy last-minute gifts.
Today we're expecting in excess of 200,000 customers. Next week, with 7 full days of trading, we are looking for in excess of 1 million customers again next week.
A little bit stressed, mainly because it's so busy today. I've done bits and pieces and trying to get it all done today, so probably not the best day to choose to do it, but hopefully I'll get it all done today.
Christmas Eve I will be finishing, but I just want to get it done out of the way. I want somebody to do all my shopping for me.
Stressed. We're always stressed when we shop, part of it.
This is the first time I've looked at doing anything today, so hopefully get it done and then dusted.
Done most of it in July, to be honest, in the sales. Tried to do it really early so that we're not rushing around now like this in a mad rush.
July is just too organised. I'm one of those last-minute present buyers. OK, time now to take a look at the weather. Let's hope it's looking better tomorrow. Here's Jo Blythe.
Winter break, baby! It's time to hit the snow and wobble down a mountain. Just steady as you go!
Hello, good evening. I hope you're having a nice weekend so far. I'm managing to keep warm. More wintry flurries around over the next day or two, but generally our weather becomes milder into the new week, and by Wednesday we're up to double figures. It will turn a bit colder towards Christmas weekend, but we'll keep you posted on that. Now back to the here and now. For most places tonight is going to be very cold and clear with a widespread frost, down to around -2 or -3, but perhaps a little lower in rural spots. We have got a batch of wintry showers nudging their way into the North and West Midlands, perhaps some sleet and snow, particularly for the Peak District tonight and through tomorrow morning. But for most of us, a quiet night, just very cold. Beautiful start to the day in the east tomorrow morning with some lovely sunshine around. For the rest of us, it's a mixture of sunny spells at best, but also quite a few wintry showers around through the morning. Into the afternoon, for most places, it will dry up and we can expect some lovely winter sunshine. 4 or 5 degrees is going to feel quite chilly, but temperatures will pick up into the new week and we'll see fronts pushing in, giving us some rain. Bye-bye.
ITV Regional Weather with BeMyBaby.com.
Well, that's it for now. We'll be back tomorrow at 5:45, and don't forget you can log on to itv.com/central to catch up with the latest news and weather. For now though, from all the team here, have a good evening, and whatever you're doing, enjoy your weekend. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.